I'm like, you bitch ass nigga. When I was 15, I always kicked it with the nigga who I considered to be my ace. I didn't live at home, so during the week, I'd stay at a girl's house, and on the weekend, I'd stay at his house.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup! Do you want to go do karate in the garage? Yup!
Most of the time, we do something called all-nighters, and that's just where you stay out all night getting into a bunch of shit. I'll make a video about the first all-nighter I did with this nigga. But for now, let's talk about how I learned to drive stealing his mom's cars. She had two, but we started out taking one. We'd sneak out the window, put the car in neutral, push it down the block, and start it up. His little brother would be hanging out the window. If he gave the thumbs up, that means no one woke up, and we'd take off. Now, he had been doing this, so he knew how to drive. I didn't, but when he asked me if I wanted to drive, I was like,
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah! Yes!
the first time, I thought I was doing fine. But when I look over, he has his back on the passenger door, his left foot on the center console, and he's pushing real tense. And he's like, Tay, get over a little bit. I look up and I'm driving in the middle of both lanes. Stupid ass. That was my nigga. Cause he could have said, pull this motherfucking car over. But he kept it gangster. The more I drove, the more I started whipping like Batman in these motherfucking streets.
Breathe slowly.
The mission is make it home before sunrise. And we always did. Until we didn't. One night we take both cars. And this had to be the best night out of every other night that we took the cars. We were all over the city. We picked up the guys, we went to chill with girls, we went to a party. At some point, we both hopped in his car and we raced.
I used to drag here back in high school. That railroad crossing up there is exactly a quarter mile away from here. On green, I'm going for it.
We win the race, but at the end, we're going so fast, we hit a dip, fly in the air, come back down, drive off laughing. Now we're hungry, so we're gonna go to Denny's. You won't believe what we saw on the way. We're driving down the whole stroll, and we see a little person, he was a pimp, chasing one of his hoes down a dirt road. She was a full-grown woman. Still to this day, it's one of the funniest scenes I've seen in real life. Now before you ladies get your panties in a bunch and say how that's wrong, she was an L prostitute because at any minute she could have stopped, turned around, and Spartan kicked the shit out that little nigga if she wanted to.
This is Sparta!
Now, it's late or early, depending on how you see it. But like I said, we're hungry, so we're going to Denny's. We pull up. Don't forget, we're all underage, so you know we don't have Denny's money. What we do have is a plan. Drivers stay in the car, and the rest order the food. So we do that. The guys go in, get seated, and start to order the food. They're turning up. I'm looking at the waitress, and I know she knows what's about to happen.
You, what are you getting?
Grilled cheese.
Off the baby menu?
Sure.
That's fine. Let's save you money so you can figure out how to leave me a decent tip, okay? Because right now I have no prayer at all.
About 10 or 15 minutes go by, and she brings out the food. As soon as she leaves, these niggas pick up the plates, the silverware, the syrup, and run out, dying laughing, bumping into each other. I open the passenger door. They pile in. I'm laughing so hard, I could barely reverse the car. The manager and the waitress run out, and we peel off. As funny and memorable as the Denny's trip was, it was the beginning of our downfall. We pull over, we eat, and then we start to drop the guys off. It's crunch time, because we're usually home by now. The sun is starting to peek over the mountain. Everyone's dropped off. We're on the freeway, speeding. and my motherfucking car runs out of gas.
You put gas in the truck? You forgot to put gas in it. What the fuck are we gonna do now?
I call him and tell him what exit I'm by. Only I'm wrong. The exit I read is actually a mile away. Because of this, it took him longer to get to me. He finally pulls up and asks for the keys. I give him the keys, he gets in the car, and this motherfucker starts right up. He says, look, don't worry about it, just try to get home as fast as you can. But I know we're fucked because the sun is up, so we're speeding. He's driving behind me just in case my car shuts off again. And it does, only this time he uses his car to push mine, and I start it, and we're back good. We're a mile away from his house. We're coming up to a light, and it turns red. I speed through it and get flashed by the camera. He gets stuck at the light. I pull on to his block, and standing in the middle of the street, arms at her side, like a superhero, is his mom. I stopped dead in my tracks. One of our friends was staying the night with us. He was in my passenger seat. This motherfucker gets out, slams the door, and runs the opposite way. I'm like, you bitch ass nigga. Now me and his mom are in a Mexican standoff. Because she's not gonna walk up the block, and I damn sure ain't about to drive to her, so we're just looking at each other. My nigga finally bends the block, see him in the rear view. He pulls up next to me, looks at me, and shakes his head. Pulls off, and I follow. We're cooked. We pull into the driveway and get out the car, and I couldn't even look at her. I handed her the keys like this. Go inside, get my bag, hear him getting yelled at, and walk out the door.